Hey everyone, today I've got your Unfriended movie review. Six friends are on this Skype chat 1 year after this one girl had apparently committed suicide, and it was the strangest thing in the world to ever happen, but it was also very tragic. Something terrible happens while all these kids are on a Skype call, and this mysterious person joins in on their call and bad things start to happen from there. So as far as the story goes, obviously it's been a while since this movie came out and I'm just getting a chance to see it. I've seen it actually a couple times now because I was really looking forward to seeing this movie. It had an interesting concept right off the bat. I feel like they're taking this whole horror genre to a whole new level when basically this movie is all centered around this Skype call, and it doesn't really go anywhere else. The camera just stays right into this Skype call with all of these kids, and you see that, there might be secrets that are unfolding when this mysterious person comes into the call, and everyone believes that it is the dead girl, and it kind of gets a little bit freaky at first, and then it kind of goes downhill from there. This movie doesn't really have a lot of people that I am familiar with, but I feel like as far as their acting overall, it seems like they did a decent job. I mean, they all played these teenagers who just have all these different issues, and they all have their own personalities and things that, they've been either hiding from everyone else. So you see all of these secrets that get unfolded as the movie goes on. And there's so many different emotions that come out, so it gets really interesting how the movie sort of shows what happens to these kids as they're having to deal with this random person who comes into the call, and you can't even get rid of the damn person. You don't even know who it is. You're kind of suspecting, is this really happening? Is there really a ghost in the call? So I mean, it's an interesting concept, but I just decided to go with it. The things that I did like about this movie, obviously the concept right off the bat. I love the overall concept. I feel like the filmmakers tried to handle it well. It was very different than any movie that I have seen. At times it did get a little bit scary. There were definitely a few jump scares that I got freaked out about, but it certainly won't stop me from going into my own Skype calls. I mean, I wouldn't want to have to deal with a ghost and have to get antivirus software just to get rid of them, and then all of a sudden they get pissed off and want to kill you in return. I thought it was just pretty terrifying, and some things I would say maybe weren't the scariest. I wouldn't say this is the scariest movie I've ever seen, but it definitely has that rewatch value, so I liked it because of that. But the things that I didn't really like about this movie was that it kind of does drag on a bit. You kind of want to see what happens, but you also want to see what's going to happen with all these different people, and how is this ghost going to deal with all of these people that apparently have something to hide. So you kind of see that suspense kicking in. But it just, it kind of left me hanging a little bit. Overall, Unfriended was a pretty decent horror flick. I mean, it's by Blumhouse Productions, so obviously, it's got some leeway there, and any movie by Blumhouse is obviously supposed to be scary. So I really enjoyed myself watching it. Obviously, I liked the fact that they put a lot of social media, references here. So, sometimes these kids should just stay away from the internet, unplug your computers, and just go watch a movie or something, because you don't want to deal with that stuff. I wonder what would have happened if they all went on Skype on their phones. Would that have changed the game? Who knows? I really enjoyed myself watching this movie, and I might recommend checking this out. I mean, it might not be the best horror movie, but it does get scary for a little bit. So I would give this 2.5 hearts on the heart rate scale. So let me know in the comments what you guys thought of Unfriended. And as always, you guys can subscribe to my channel. I've got my movie reviews, movie updates, come back every week for a Chill Thursday video. You guys can also like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter. And I will see you guys later.